Welcome back to Starfield, and in the last episode, we're here at Aquila, and we went out and helped the farmers, and we need to report back to the marshal. So it is getting dark, I think. I don't know what time of day it is, but we're going to go in and talk to I was going to go take a sleep, but let's go talk to the marshal first. It's not that late. The sun's going down, but I think we got plenty of time to talk to the marshal.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
Hey, guard.
If I get caught, I'm one more drunk and disorderly.
One more drunk and disorderly. It's your job. If you didn't have that to do, you'd be bored to death. Uh-oh. Am I over encumbered again? I bet I am. I always get confused when I'm here because the gravity's quite heavy here.
We're running to spacers, scumbags, and scavengers. They're like vultures.
So I do lose energy fast, but I think I am encumbered. Let me just double check. Let's see, inventory. By 1 point, I am over encumbered. I think the marshal is upstairs.
Hey, deputy.
Hi, Helga. I haven't met these people yet. I don't quite know how many of those
These
are
rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid.
Yeah, getting tuckered out fast here. Okay, let's see. I think it's this way. There he is. Hey, Marshal. Marshal.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Well, at least the Wagners are safe. At least for the time being, anyway. That's important.
For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
Well, for one thing, they were very organized. They were tough and well-armed, probably mercenaries. Yeah, I would say that.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them.
That's reasonable.
Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
Now no, I just had this slate that they hired someone to steal a ship from Hope Tech.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
Well, let's see. Finding the starship thief that those men hired is our best lead? I would guess so. Doesn't explain why they'd want the farm, though. But hey, we gotta find one thing to lead to the other, I guess.
Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Politics. Money, follow the money. That won't be a problem. I can be civil.
Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
That's where it sounds like this marshal is appointed if he's working for a council. That's where if you're an elected official, you work for the people that elect you, and so you don't really answer to the council per se. If you're going to get reelected, you have to get the voters to say so, not the council. So the council's, oh, if you don't do what we say, you're out of a job. So turn your eyes this way. Don't look at that. It doesn't matter what this councilman's doing in the backyard. Just ignore that, or you'll lose your job. I think that's where I made a mistake. I keep going out this door. This is the back door. So I'm going out the front door. I'm going to jump this.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. All right.
Just let me drink in peace.
I guess Emma's not with us anymore, so it's just me and Sam. Sam, I am. Excuse me. You know, I may have been wrong. It may be morning and it's getting brighter. I thought it was nighttime and it was getting darker. There's a lot of people
Looks
in
like
town.
we got another off-worlder.
No, I'm from here.
Hopefully, that's no use.
I think they just anticipate that you're an off-worlder. No, dang it. I got to get rid of something that's causing me to lose my energy. See, I can't even run. I can't even walk fast. I wonder if I'm hurt. Let's get in the ship. We'll find out. So I'm finding out things about the game and about the ship and about this and that and the other thing. And when I have people on the ship, which I do.
This is where I belong.
Okay, so for example, Sarah. No, sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm talking about you. I'm not talking to you. Sarah's expertise is in laser guns and things, and you can check them out. I think.
Hey.
Maybe not. Anyway, there's a way. I
Bye for
think.
now.
You need
Your
something?
ship smells.
Quiet. Okay, if I go to my ship and I look at the crew, then I can see like Sarah, and what does she bring to the ship? What she brings to the ship is astrodynamics, lasers. She's an expert on lasers. She's got leadership skills and botany. So all of those skills, when they're assigned to a ship, the ship gets as well. So if for example, well, and then what I'm getting to is that robot. In my gameplay, I'm not using the robot. I haven't even went out with him. And he's got skills that really benefit the ship if I have him on the ship. So I want to get him on the ship. Now, just because somebody is not assigned to the ship doesn't mean I can't bring them along. So, for example, right now I've got Sam following me, right? If Sam was not assigned to the ship, he would still be following me and he would still be on the ship. So, like Barrett gives starship engineering, particle beam weapon systems, and robotics. Gastronaut. You. Heller's not assigned on the ship, so that doesn't matter. But they're outpost people. So I might start an outpost and put Lynn and Heller in an outpost. And we'll talk about that later. That's kind of farther around than I want to get, farther away. Sam Coe's a good pilot. He's rifle certification and payload and geology. Now, both Sam and Sarah have weapon skills. Rifle and lasers. So now what does that mean? What that means is I should, if I find laser weapons
So much better than Dad's?
that are really
Like
good.
a lot.
Are you comparing her ships? So that, as long as that's all she's comparing. So if I find a decent weapon, a laser weapon, let's say, and I give it to Sarah, it's going to improve her skills. And the other thing is that the companions, they don't use ammo. So if you give them some really good ammo, like let's say I find some explosive shells, and I just give them one shell, that's all they need, and they'll use that shell. So if you find a rare shell or piece of ammo or something that's really good, and you give it to them, they will use it. Also, they will use grenades. So let me go into my cargo and see. A lot of this junk I need to get rid of, but I'm just going through. All right, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any kind of weapons.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
All
I
right, let
wouldn't
me
say
see.
no to an upgrade.
Let's see what he's got. He's got. He does have shells already, 50 caliber. I don't know why he's got that. I gave him some weapons, didn't I? Now he uses rifles, so I must have given him some stuff for me to carry. Okay, he's using the tombstone. Okay. Is that considered a rifle? Yeah, it is. Tombstone rifle. Okay, so I can give him a decent weapon. Pistol, melee, rare pistol, rare rifle, bashing modified. Is that better than the tombstone? Inspect, take. I don't know. They're different weapons. 19 physical, 3 physical. Ammo, fire rate, accuracy, mass. I think the tombstone's better. So anyway, I can give him a rifle and shells, and that's why he's got the 11mm. I think that's why he does. So he only needs one. He only needs one shell. Let's make sure. I want to make sure he's got one. Let me go back. Ammo. Okay, he's got 24 50 caliber, but it doesn't look like he's got any 11Ms. So let's give him one. So we'll go to my inventory. Ammo. There. Okay, and I only have to give him one. God, is there a faster way of doing this? And then well, I gave him 2. That's okay. All right, so he's all set. Now, you can do the same thing with armor.
Share the wealth, right?
So I can give him armor too. I don't know what I would, but let's see. Spacesuits. I can give him a better spacesuit. So if you've got better stuff that you're not using, you can give it to your characters and they can use them. There's a technician's spaceship. It's rare technician stuff, but he's not a technician. Navigator. I don't know if that's better than what he's using. And this is just armor, so I'm gonna give him that. $37.58. So I'm gonna give him that, and then what you can do is you can have him equip it. Now when he's out, he'll be wearing that stuff. Let's see about a helmet. Veteran space trucker. It's rare. Combat veteran, 15% damage from human enemies. It protects. I'm not gonna wear that, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him. And have him put it on. There. Okay. Now, I'm not going to mess with anybody else. He's still
Later.
traveling with me, so I'm just going to mess with him. So let's go get back on the road. So I'm learning stuff like that. And I want to make room for the robot because I want him on my ship.
Engines firing. Here we go.
I always laugh when I see those rockets. They must just burn up everything. You'd think they'd burn a hole in the ground every time they go off. Like if that was tarmac or something.
Red apogee. Surrounded by stars and the vet.
Okay, now, one more thing I learned recently
Vastness of space.
is... hang on. Get up here. When you get to the star map, okay, why are there different colored stars? And why do some of them, why are they bright? See, this one is bright, this one is not, and this one is red. The bright means I have already been to that star. The dull there means that I've not been to this star at all yet. And then the red means I can't get there until I find a path there. So where are we going though? We're going to Narian, so set a course. El Jumpo. Wow.
Jump
Right.
complete. Normal propulsion restored.
Oh my God, what's happening here? Man. Talk about a wasteland. Jeez, what happened? We're just gotta figure out where we're going here. Abandoned weapon station. Is this where I'm supposed to be? A ship. Not my ship. That's me over here. Am I not where I'm supposed to be? Where Hope is built. Go to Polvo's orbit. Okay. Oh, I'm in Narian. I'm supposed to be... Okay, I'm supposed to be in Valo. Remember I talked about that before? This is confusing and I'm still not used to it, but I went to the wrong place. There we go. Oh well, see, it's good to make mistakes. You learn things. So now I've learned it and you've learned it.
Mayday!
Yes,
Mayday!
we're
This is
here.
Three-Star Ranger Nia Kalu.
Look at those.
If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way.
Okay, we got a ranger who needs help though.
Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Is that what that is? Let's go see if we can help.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Hello? are you? Ow. Jeez, I really fell, didn't I? I think... What in the world? Oh, I couldn't figure out what that sound was. I think I fell too far. What the hell? Hello? Oh my god, are you okay? Are you injured?
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
No, I'm Ranger Deputy.
Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Alright. See if I can get you going again, but you need a doctor?
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in.
Meds.
The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it.
Okay.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
Alright, I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Rangers always got each other's back.
Okay, so we gotta figure out what to do. Let's go take a look.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Alright. The time ain't right. These guys, man, I tell you, they're always picking the wrong time. Okay. Man, this is a big ship. Oh, look, they've got jail cells. Alright, what do we got here? Navigation, computer assembly, repair. Well, that was pretty good. I just had to pull a plug. What's this? Is that down below? Okay, we gotta go. Alright, I'm lost. Okay, we gotta go up, I guess. Keep falling down the hole. Man, this would be a workout. Okay. Now what? Now I could help myself by... Okay, here we go. What'd that do? What's behind there? A safe. It's hidden back there. It's not mine. All right, down in the hold, I guess. Wasn't I just down there? Landing gear control circuits. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flipping switches. That doesn't seem to be fixing anything. Whoa, what was that? How... Are you a ghost? I can't get in there. So... Is that... I can't... Oh, maybe I gotta talk to the ranger again. Did I do what I was supposed to do? Maybe there were only 3 things. Hey, Ranger, I think I got it.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Those outlaw ships, they still need to be dealt with, though.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Okay, just tell me where to go.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
All right, Ranger. Nice to meet you. I'd hang around and talk, but like you say, they're going to get back to their base. How do I get back to my ship? I'm lost. No, I really am lost. How do I get here?
Ready to take off? I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Yeah, God. I don't have a moment.
Never mind.
We're going into combat.
Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain.
We're unpaired.
Okay, now we need to go to some moon. That moon over there. Mytha? I haven't done a lot of combat yet. Alright, here we go. Now, let's, do I have combat skills that I'm supposed to be doing? Let's see what we got here. Boost pack training. Oh. I can get the next rank. Okay, that's cool. And then we got piloting. 3 of 5. 3 of 5 what? Destroy 5 ships. So I've got 2 more ships to destroy. And then destroy 5 enemy ships. So these are both the same things. Kinda, sorta. Alright, here we go.
Today's not your day.
Target's jump drive is down.
That one down. One down. Shot a missile at him. Okay. Two down. All right, was that it? Just the 3? Let's see if we can get some goodies, some loot. What do we have? Credits. We'll take credits. I don't know what that is. And what else we got? I don't know what that is. Doing ship stuff is the same as doing anything else if you over encumber yourself. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I haven't already got. Yeah, I think we're there. Okay, so what do we got left? I took care of them, and then I guess we're going to Hopetown. Eh? But before we do that, did we complete what we needed to complete? Destroy enemy ships while in targeting mode. Okay, I wasn't in targeting mode. I don't know if I have targeting mode right now, so but I did get that. Destroy 5 ships. Now I can go to rank 2. And again, destroy 15 more ships. Holy smolies. Alright. Okay, so we're heading to... is that where we're going?
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
I guess the Ranger made it home okay?
Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
Do we ever find out if the Ranger made it okay? Was that the major? Was that the Ranger I was supposed to find, or is that just a random?
Everything in the green.
Dang it! I didn't catch the name of the Ranger. I just, you know, I wonder if that's the one. If I saved the one I'm supposed to meet. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that.
Say your last goodbyes. And we're back where we belong. Let's see what's on this ball.
All right, let's get out.
Think, I appreciate it when you're able.
Okay, he's not going to give up, is he? What? Okay, you got my
Sorry,
attention.
I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
Kids know how to push your buttons, don't they?
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you, but Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner, Lillian Hartz.
Okay.
Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad.
Okay. Whether you wanted to be a dad or not, you seem to have taken to it pretty good.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me. A father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew. I'd do anything for that girl.
Well, that's what being a parent is all about. She's lucky to have you.
Yeah, sure don't feel like it. And it's something you said to me. About parents wanting children to learn from their mistakes. Now that Cora's getting older, that's what haunts me. I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse.
Haven't we all?
I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
Everybody has regrets, man. So I am, one of my skills is an empath, so I'm going to go with that. You've given Cora a solid foundation. You don't need to worry about this particular problem. It'll settle in.
That's really reassuring. I do the best I can by her. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother, like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Well, Vladimir, at least get her pumped up. He's into, exercise. Being with Constellation, I mean, she's learning a hell of a lot of stuff. It's quite the education, I think.
You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
I don't think so. On that note, they seem to get worse. All right, well, we got that out of the way. Let's go in and see what's going on here. We need to find that ranger. Hello.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I don't want to
Keep an eye on
give
your
you any
valuables.
complaints.
You can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
That's not my ranger, is it? Evidently, my ranger's not here.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
Yeah? You don't look like things are going very well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes.
Yeah.
And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
What? All right. I'll bite.
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
You need to tell me. That's the story of my life. Something going wrong? Nah, that never happens to me.
You get it then.
Yeah.
So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Well, your first mistake is taking anything from Neon. Yeah, that's terrible, man.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Oh. How do they only know your name?
The company is, well, a real train wreck.
Fly
I'm
by
amazed
night.
they even have my last name on file.
Fly by
For
night.
once, working for such a dump is a good thing.
I guess. Well, let me see if I can help you.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Okay, so Gal, do you know where we're at? Everybody has a cowboy hat.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, let's take care of our business
We
first.
be dust, except for the factory.
Oh, you mean this factory? So this guy makes ships, I guess. And evidently, he's the big business in town, or there wouldn't be a town. You my ranger?
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
It was. This is the one I rescued. Nah, I put him down. They put up a good fight, but I got him in the end.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves.
Yep.
You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Well, you know, it's a big business. If they had a starship that got stolen, they'd probably want to keep that hidden, wouldn't they? Let's meet with him.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Well, let's go interrupt his meeting. I'm supposed to be nice to this guy because he's a big shot.
Trucks in space.
I'm guessing the Martian
Their motto always cracks me up.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
No problem. I can keep my mouth shut. I'll take my light off you, my spotlight.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor?
They like to be on top.
I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well...
Above everyone?
Above everyone.
I knew she was going to say that. Yeah, they like being on top, don't they? They're the top dog. Trying to keep pace with her.
I guess I could offer double shifts. You know, of course, pay rate's pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
So she's
excuse me,
either a
Mr.
foreman
Hope?
or a manager.
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, damn, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
You've been
This
dismissed,
is the deputy
girl.
I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Okay.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory.
Yes?
Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Okay, well, I found your ship, but, what else have I got here? give you my... yeah, I found your ship.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
No, you don't need to remind me. Everybody else is. Was it just me, or did you notice when I mentioned that I found a ship, he kind of looked like disappointed? He had to look like, well, thank you. You know, like he didn't want it found for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Yes, sir, Mr. Hope. You can count on me, sir.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Yeah, I'm glad you're with me.
Tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Well, the ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
All right, that's all I need. Let's see. Why was the theft not reported? Just curious.
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
I guess that makes sense. Was there anything unique about this particular ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems.
That sounds like an advertisement.
My ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Oh, Stroud Eklund. That's the guy that runs the constellation that we're a member of. So that's his competition. Did anyone see the thief at all?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious.
Yeah.
However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Yeah, that's not very likely, though. Do you think there was somebody on the inside?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
I'll bet you will. All right, well, thanks for answering the questions. I think we're done.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy.
You're my boss.
This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
Well, this guy thinks a lot of himself, and he's very condescending. You can count on our discretion.
I'm glad we understand one another.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry to interrupt,
You're on the
Mr.
board.
Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last.
Neon, huh?
Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon.
It does, doesn't
Which means
it?
I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Got it.
Can I get a word?
Yeah, Ranger. I'm gonna have to turn the music down. Seems too a little bit loud to me. And I haven't actually noticed that.
Nothing good ever comes from it.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Okay. I was hoping more, but it's enough.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Yeah, I'll bet. All right, I got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for setting the meeting up for me.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
All right. So I guess we're heading to Neon. If you haven't guessed, Neon is like Las Vegas or Reno. The Neon. It's
great.
It's a den of inequity. So I guess that's where we're heading next. But that's a story for another episode. Do I go this way? I'm in the bathrooms. Maybe. Okay, I need help. Okay, I go this way. Don't take a right. Anyway, that's a story for another day. I'm going to end it here. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and stay safe and stay well. Ta-ta for now.